The scene shifts from the desert to the valley, and a winner will be decided in this rink within the next 4 days at the latest. But right now, we got a pivotal game number 3 about to go down. The series is all knotted up. Abbotsford took game 1, but Coachella Valley snagged an OT victory a couple nights later. And the winner tonight puts themselves in the driver's seat to close things out 48 hours from now. The Firebirds got one shot. Now we got a steal from Nate Smith. He'll backhand it towards the net. Stolen by Ottavainen. Up the wing it goes, and Robertson gets it out as Tucker Robertson is playing in his first game in this series. Now a chance in front, Winterton all alone, and he's stopped by Shelovs. No rebound. And we got a big scrum after the fact. Shelovs with a huge save on Winterton, who found his way behind the defense in all alone, and Shelovs with a nice stop. And we'll see if there's any penalties out of this rugby scrum. Firebirds keep it in, it's dumped back behind the cage. Hayden gets away from Arnston, feeds the right point. Ty Nelson looking through traffic. Rister stopped by Sheila, penalty coming up to the Canucks. 5 minor penalties, 2 of them were offsetting, and we're not even halfway through this first frame. Canucks chipping the other way, we got a shorthanded breakaway. Archie Baines in all alone, and he got checked from behind by Brouillard. Kara for Blay behind the net, has Smith. Blay hangs on to it to the right corner. Throws it to the left side for Hirose, he'll tee up a shot. That was blocked. Comes to Nate Smith, left side. Back to the point, Hirose. Traffic forms in front. He's got Smith all alone. He's stopped by Coco, and he scores on the rebound! This line does it again! Nate Smith with goals in back-to-back games. He buries his own rebound. And for the first time this series, the Abbotsford Canucks open the scoring. They're being outshot 8-0, but guess what? They have the lead. Lecker-Mackey still in deep, trying to help out his D. Under 40 seconds ago, Byro in front, nobody home. It's taken away by Baines, and the Canucks work their way through the neutral zone. Sasson for Lecker-Mackey, trying to find Baines. Puck's rolling on him. Lecker-Mackey still has it. Has his head up. Point feed to Kudratsev. Wrist shot, scores! Kirill, the thrill, his first career Calder Cup playoff goal as he sent it towards the net for the blue line, and it fooled Nike Coco, and this place explodes. Abbotsford 2, Coachella Valley no score. Trying to feed the point, stolen by McKinnon, and he clears, and the Firebirds should get out of dodge. Victor Mancini throws McKinnon down as McKinnon was trying to work him over, but no room there on the big defenseman. Now here's Mueller in the slot, wrist shot blocked, pinballs to Carlson, back to Mueller, along the right wing, his shot stopped, puck is loose in the slot, Coco scrambles to his crease, looking for the puck, and he falls on it. Good chance for Mueller in tight. Off a feed from Carlson, and Coco has been the best Firebird skater so far early on in the second period, as he has turned aside all 4 shots he has faced. Down low, Waters for Nielsen, on the left side, trying to play it in front, hit a stick, it bounces to Kudratsev off his point. He'll one-hand it down low. Good shift here by Cam Bites, Nielsen, and Waters. Here's Nielsen in front for Waters, tipped on, and a glove saved by Coco, and he'll hang on for a face-off. Close call in front as Waters was in the blue paint. Good redirection, and Coco makes a great save, and he is 7 for 7 in this middle period. An entry, takes it across the line. Sasson handing it off for Lecker-Mackey, back down to Sasson. Lecker-Mackey gets the feed again. Now to the point, Kudratsev. He'll try the left side to Baines. Waters is in front, so is Sasson. Baines, back to Kudratsev. Right wing feed, Lecker-Mackey. Down low for Sasson. Backdoor pass to Baines, and he missed an empty net. What a chance, good passing play. And now Kudratsev holds it in with one hand. Blay just came on the ice. Takes it around the cage. Blay with his head up on the right side. Goes to the left point. Joe Arnston is there. Arnston shoots. Stopped by Coco. Puck is loose behind the net. Kira. Mueller behind the net. Banks it back to DiGiuseppe, who just came on. Wrist shot stopped by Coco. Puck is loose, and Coco reaches back to keep it in front of the goal line. He got a piece of it, but not enough, and it rolled towards the net. Should say goal line, and he was able to look back and keep it out. Nice stop by the 21-year-old. On the left boards, scoots away from Lajoie, brings it to the slot, passes to Mancini, but it was behind him, and it pinballs all the way down to Sheila. Sheila to Arnston, he'll chip it off the wall, held in, here's a 2-on-1 down low, one-timer, they score! Winterton blasts one past Shelovs, and it's a 2-1 game with 16:36 to go as Coachella capitalizes off the turnover, and Winterton has his second of the series. Linus Karlsson after, but ends up behind the net. John Hayden hit the net, stays on its moorings, came out of nowhere there, and here come the Canucks in transition. Linus Karlsson, backdoor pass, Giuseppe in front, and missing the wide open chance was Mueller. And now the official blows play dead. In, over to his partner McWard, cross ice to play. Good pressure by the Canucks. Now Kudryavtsev's shot blocked, comes right back to him. All sorts of traffic in front, McWard to play, one-timer blocked, comes towards him again. Play to McWard, he shoots, it's blocked again. It's a shooting gallery. Now Kara behind the net, Brouillard's without of his stick. So we got a goaltender and a defenseman without a stick, and the Canucks continue to pour it on. Here's Akito Hirose who steps on the ice. Kudryavtsev over to play. Tired legs on the ice for both sides. Canucks trying to get a change. Here's Hirose down the left wing, all by himself. He shoots, glove save Coco, and he will hang on. Blotson has room to break out the center, trying to dump it in, and he took a big hit. Now Mancini has the puck. Coco's going to the bench. He might have to go back as the Canucks clear. It's an empty net. Giuseppe has it, takes a shot, and he scores! Phil Giuseppe, empty net goal. Abbotsford 3, Firebirds 1, less than a minute to go. Fans on their feet, towels in the air, and Giuseppe extends his point streak to 4. Fans just waiting for the buzzer to sound. Puck is dropped. Let's get out of here. 3-1 final. For a second time in 3 games, the Canucks beat the Firebirds by a 3-1 score. And we'll look to end Coachella's season Friday night here inside Abbotsford Center, as the fans here this evening were treated to a solid performance.